What up, Nyonyxx here. This is my pretty much failed attempt at the Knife Party remix of the Porter Robertson tune Unison. It's that lead synth you hear in the breakdown. I really like that synth, so I spent probably an hour trying to get something that sounded like it. Couldn't really do it. If someone else can, that'd be awesome. If you send me over the preset, I would love you forever. But anyways, I will show you what I have real quick. As always, you can download this on my Facebook page with a bunch of other presets. There's probably about 75 up there now. And this is part of the Big 50 preset pack, so go download those and enjoy. Alright, cool. Oscillator 1, put that on -12. You want to have a smooth square, spectrum, WT position right here, intensity right here, and the amp right here. Make sure the slider's in the middle. Then oscillator 2, you're going to put it on a square saw 2. Keep that at 0. WT position as such, intensity as such, amp as such, and slide that right here. Also, you notice I have a macro down here, put to right here, put it up 0.1. That's just adjusting the pitch a tiny bit, so go ahead and do that if you want to add some pitch, glide pitch change. Okay, down to the mod os table, we have, I guess it's on, it's on, so keep it on 0, 0, 0. Go to the phase section, oscillator 1, and a tiny bit of phase. I don't know if it's actually, you can actually hear the difference, so play around with that and see what happens. Noise, you want to go to a high metallic, crank it all the way to the top, amp right here, no feedback. However, you do want a parabolic shaper, settings as such, bit crusher, settings as such. Then I need you to make sure the slider is slid all the way to the top for the filter, and this slider is slid all the way to the top for the filter. Then I need you to go to the band reject. Okay, crank that cutoff all the way to the left, crank that bandwidth all the way to the right, and then crank all that like resonance all the way down to the left. And yeah, and then I actually have this again, this one routed here, which is routed here, which gives a little more resonance when you're actually pitching it up a tad bit. So do that if you want to. Okay, FX1, I'm going to go to a Bronner tube, or however you pronounce that. Those are both about 3/4 the way up. FX2 reverb, copy my settings as such. And then EQ, I have low shelf, boost, pretty much the same position, a little bit higher on the boost. Frequency a little bit higher, check it right there. And the high shelf, and again I have this macro 1 routed to here a little bit, so when it pitches up and the resonance goes up a bit, the frequency goes up a bit. Again, just to add some variation in the synth, it's not really needed. Okay, then go down to the voicing tab, Unisono 1, name the song, funny, sort of. Voicing, monophone, then I have this, the pitch spread on. I don't think I actually need it, so don't, maybe you do, I don't know. Turn it on anyways, I don't think you need it though, because it's on 1. Monophone, trigger always. Go over to the OSC tab. This is where it gets kind of fun. Glide is going to be equal, 1/4 the way up, and then again I have this routed, the one routed here to adjust the glide, so when the glide and the pitch and the resonance and the frequency all adjust at one time to give you that sliding up sound on some of the notes that you hear. So you might want to go ahead and do that. Hopefully that explained that pretty correctly. Vibrato, a little bit of depth up, rate halfway, tack all the way to the left, decay all the way to the right. Envelope 1 through 3 aren't in use, so no worries there. Envelope 4 looks as such. Delay all the way down, make sure those are down. Attack a little bit more than 1/4. Let this level all the way up, which never use. This decay all the way up. This level all the way up. None of those are important in this preset. Make sure they match though, and which makes no sense, but you know what I mean. And release is halfway. So I think that about sets it for that preset. Like I said, that lead is pretty far off in terms of accuracy. It's like 2% out of 100%. So if someone has a better lead, drop it my way. It'd be awesome. As always, Facebook page. They're free. Check them. Peace.